All right, we'll get started. So let me know if you can see the slide. Can I see the PowerPoint slide?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, we'll get started here. I don't know where everybody's at.
Oh, there's Bingo. He finally decided to show up. Must be that California time thing.
They just waking up in California, you know?
Fashionably
Yeah,
late.
you know. Well, it's either that or he's just old. One of the two.
Oh man! So thanks for joining. Thanks for joining.
I would go with the old.
So everybody dress up. You got to dress up for these rewards. You know, Bingo's got his little. There you go. See, he came dressed.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, Michelle and Mark. Are you there? Where'd you?
Cold here.
I'm here. It's just I don't have a camera, so I'd scare the hell out of people if I did. So,
but
Morning, everybody.
Cool.
That's it.
See everybody again. So it's been another 4 months since our last reward show, and I want to thank everybody participating and being active. And so I like to reward the people that are active on the platform. You know, without people participating, they're pretty much be dead. You know, I'll be just talking to myself on the platform. So, we'll get started. Yeah. So it's been since January. We've had 4 months. We've been active, and I'm going to go through our slides here. I think everybody knows our user group. So here is our membership growth in the last 4 months, and I'm showing a comparison of last year when I first started taking track. Officially it didn't start. I actually started in 2020, but I didn't start keeping track of memberships and actually posting about the platform until really 2021. So as you can see in January, oh my God, I misspelled it. We had 56 when I first started tracking it, then it moved to 798. But this year, here it is, we're at 180, and now we're at 218 users. I just wish we can get at least 20% of our those users be active. Seems like a lot of them join and just don't participate. But we have a growth about, we have a growth about 7%. We've gone down 1% since the last quarter in growth. So, but we're steady, as you can see, steadily growing with our user group. And I think y'all have permissions to invite people. There's a button that says members and invite. You can just send them a link for them to invite, and you can personally invite coworkers and friends to our platform. So, and the reason I make it private that way, we just don't have a bunch of bots joining our user group, just random people. So I do vent. People would come in. Sometimes I'll search. Like I'll get some people that want to join. I can tell they're bots or just some miscellaneous person. That way we don't get filled with junk. So I'll Google the person and see who they really are, and I might send them a message. So you'd be surprised. I do get some people that request and I deny, because I can tell it's a bot. So, but hopefully y'all have had a good experience. I really haven't connected with any people outside of MeWe, because MeWe is like Facebook. So I probably have 150 people asking to just connect on MeWe, and I haven't really accepted them. I'm here just for the user group. But I do follow other user groups on there. Like there's a Marvel, there's DC, there's Totally 80s, and then there's a health and wellness, and then there's a landscape photography user group that I follow on there. So that's got pretty cool stuff on there. I don't know if y'all participate in any other user groups on there. So have y'all joined any other user group on the MeWe? No. Yeah, check it out. They've got thousands of other user groups, just like Facebook user groups. They're private groups, and so I joined other ones I participate in. Any questions about the membership and stuff? You can see our positive growth. We got a steady growth. My personal goal by the end of the year for 2022 was going to be around 400. That was my goal, to have 400. But if we could have at least 100 active users, I think the platform would be even better. So I don't know what else I can do to make these members more active. Yeah. What have we done the last 4 months? We've had 10 webinars. We've had about 6 live streaming. That's when I just go, with the Cat After Dark. When we had Cat After Dark, we had several of those late in the evening. We still have about roughly 45 video tips I've uploaded. And some of y'all have actually uploaded some tips too. So I want to thank Sid and George and Laura and Mark and Zonton and Michelle. I think, Victor, I think you've done one too, right? Have you posted one tips? I can't remember. But we've had about 6 people at least done one post in the last 4 months. A very simple, just tips. What's that?
Sorry, at least ask some dumbass questions.
Yeah, we can barely hear you. You're like far away from the mic or something. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But so I want to thank those people that have actually gone in there. That's what we want as a user group, sharing, collaborating together, sharing info. So, post, we've had a lot of posting about Autodesk updates and, software updates, webinars, stuff like that. We've only had one trivia. We have another one coming that Michelle and I are working on together. That will be next month, right? Right?
Yes, that's next Friday during the office hours.
Next Friday. So, and we've had several posting about software updates and stuff like that. So, I can see probably 70 plus updates, software updates that I regularly post in case people want to know. And I do install all these updates. If people are curious, hey, how did it affect your computer installing this latest update? And let me know. I'm not shy. I'll update the software. So since I have all these spare backup computers. So, we've had, as you can see, pretty good 4 months. So, all right. So here is a list of our active users. I can see, no particular order. This is what I saw in the last 4 months. These are our most active users. It's kind of hard to, me going scrolling through all the posts and see who's active on the post and who's active on the chats. This one was tough. There were 2 people that were, extremely close, and it was hard for me to decide who was the most active users out of these 2. But we do have some new users. Laura and Brandy are new users, and Corey for this quarter. They took part in participating in this user groups. I want to thank them. But I could not pick one. I had to pick 2 on this quarter because it was just too difficult to decide. It was really, really difficult. Even third place was very, very difficult to decide. So I picked 2. And here they are. So the winners of this quarter side, so hopefully, no one gets upset, but these are the winners. Michelle and Sid, the 2 winners. So I want to thank both of y'all, the most active users that I saw, posting on chats, on the forums and polls on there. And Victor, you were right there close by, but yeah, this year, we're getting more and more active users. I would say these are our most active users. They are our most active users this quarter, but as you can see, the list is growing. I think it was a shorter list last quarter. Last quarter we had maybe 6 on the list. But, and then we have a few other that are posted on there that they're not active every week or so. So these, I would say, more of the active weekly users. So, I want to thank Michelle and Sid. Now I have some presents for y'all. Okay. So Michelle and Sid, I'm going to be shipping y'all some presents. I actually have it here with me. All right. So I have 2 presents here, and I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10, Michelle, and we'll see if we get closest. Who gets to pick the first prize?
7.
Okay, Sid.
I'm going to defer to Michelle. I'm on ladies first.
Oh, she said 7. So what about you? What?
No, I'm going to let her pick first.
You gonna let her pick first? Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Michelle, your options
I didn't hear
are
what you're saying. I got you now.
a Blue Yeti microphone,
Oh, okay.
okay, or they're all both at equal value, a wireless headset from Corsair.
Ooh.
So your
Hmm.
options, a microphone or the wireless headset from Corsair.
I'm gonna go microphone.
But the microphone, the Blue Yeti?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And it said you'll be getting the headset, so hopefully, I don't know what ones you got on right now. If that's just
I've got a
headset, but these have
Bose.
a microphone on it too. So
That'll work.
yeah, so these have a microphone. So I'm gonna be shipping this to y'all. So hopefully
Okay.
y'all enjoy it. And then the Blue Yeti, I actually have one. This is probably the one I actually have right in front of me. You know, I have two microphones in front of me. I actually have this one here, and it's very popular. So now you can just have regular earphones with your microphone in front of you. You know, so.
Okay.
But cool. Hopefully you enjoy it. So.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Both of them are over $100 something. So. And I appreciate y'all, participating in this. I can still see the PowerPoint slide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that kind of includes the rewards, but let's talk about, the roadmap. So I'm going to go back to stop sharing. All right. And talk about what our goals for the next quarter is. So what I'm predicting, I actually have a webinar this Thursday. If y'all want to participate, that's the Civil 3D InfraWorks with Autodesk. So I'm going to talk about some of the collaboration that's going on between InfraWorks and Civil 3D if you've never gone back and forth using some of the tools in there. So I'm doing Autodesk community conversation. And then Friday, let me look at the calendar. I could be wrong. Yes, Friday we have test fit. So I'll send a link on there if you want to join this live demo. I've invited them to do a live demo with test fit. So hopefully, if y'all are interested in something like that, you can come attend this live demo. It is on the calendar event. Should be.
You said it's a live demo, or
What's
is
that?
it? You said it's a live demo, like in person.
No. I mean online.
Oh.
Live.
Okay.
Online,
I was
sorry.
like, I don't think I'll make that one.
I think it's on the calendar. Let me look there, make sure.
I think I
There it
remember
is,
seeing
and
it.
there should be. Let me post the link there. It reminds me. I'll post the link right now before I forget.
So can you send a link for the community conversation? I look at it every once in a while, but I don't stay on top of it all the time.
I just posted on the event calendar.
Oh,
Test fit. Okay. And then I'll send a Google invite for the community conversation one. So, and then next month, I'm trying to set up another webinar with maybe, I was going to do Navisworks, but it doesn't looking at the polls. I didn't get anybody really a big Navisworks user based on the polls I just posted a few days ago. I posted it, how many people use it at least once per month. And I don't think we got one single individual that use it once per month. So I think I'll cancel that. I did reach out to Autodesk to send me one of their experts on Navisworks. I use it probably not once per month, but probably once per quarter. So it really depends on the project. So I might switch it over and do vehicle tracking. So how many of y'all use vehicle tracking? So I can do a vehicle tracking one.
I could go
I
with
know
that
some
one.
of y'all might be auto turn users. I can show you the benefits of vehicle tracking. So I'll do a webinar on vehicle tracking. Then we have another Tech Talk Tuesday, with me and Todd. So I'm getting Todd, if y'all know Todd Rogers, I'm trying to get him more involved. That way me and him are always doing, talking about tech, different variety of third-party applications. So it could be, Twin Motions, could be, Beyond CAD, which we already done one webinar with Beyond CAD. Could be some other third-party application, drones. We could be talking about drones. So I know a lot of people contacts that use drones. So there's a guy that I invited to one of our training sessions. So let me see if I can find him. He's always on LinkedIn. I forgot his gentleman's name. He's way up north, and he did a drone convention. So I'll invite him next month to do a webinar about drones. So, and then also, let's see, I know this month I was supposed to do that big training event. I got so slammed, never got that training event put together. I do have at least 8 speakers lined up, but I want to get another 4 because it's a 2-day event. Because I want people to fly in for this event. So I'm gonna have to push it back to probably, if this is April, May, June, the end of June, or forgetting a while. Beginning of can't be July because of July 4th. Everybody's on vacation, stuff like that. So was that Travis? Can't hear you. You're muted.
I'll be in Texas in June.
In June, so okay, maybe say the last week of June. So I think everybody will be on vacation in July. So so maybe the last week in June I can do my 2-day event. It'd be like a Thursday. No, it'll be a Monday and Tuesday because if I do Thursday and Friday, no one will show up on Friday. Everybody's gone.
No.
I take early. So
No, I don't know when in June.
Yeah.
But I was thinking around mid-June I'll be in Deep East, Texas.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
Okay.
What the
that gives
travel
me at
plans
least
are.
a month. I want to at least have 2 months advertising. So, if I can't get all the speakers lined up, then it have to be the end of July. So, for this event. So, I still want to do it. I still got a lot of speakers that are interested in doing this event. So, here in Texas, it's live in person. So we'll most likely do it at the Arlington Convention Center like I did last time. So we have 36 classes. I think I'll narrow it down to like 20 classes this time to get more people in the class. Because I noticed that with 36 classes, you're kind of making the classes smaller because you're spreading the crowd and making the crowd a thinner crowd in each class. So I'll probably just do, 6 classes. Maybe I might just do 12. Think about it. I don't know. I got to think about it. So that way we have at least 20 something people in each class. So, I think the last time we had 100 and something registered for that 2-day event. So kind of excited. This is all going to be civil, survey, Bentley, Esri, Transsoft Solution, which is AutoTurn, drones, Trimble, Leica, Carlson, everybody, like I did last time. I'm going to invite everybody. So I'll even try to invite Lumion. I'll try to invite Twin Motions. Everybody I can think of that does. That's in the AC industry. So even Sam that does Beyond CAD, I'll try to invite him. And also I have the CAD Manager Summit that I'm still trying to put that together. I don't think I can make it a 2-day event, but if I don't make it a 2-day event, it'd be hard for people to come in and fly in for 1 day. I don't know that's even possible for you to, as CAD managers and sports specialists, that you get approved to go fly somewhere for 1 day and fly right back. It's if it's 2 days, then it's a little more doable. But I think it has to be a 2-day event for people to actually fly here for a live in-person event. So, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it online. But I really like doing it live in person here. So, and also I'm still working on. What's that?
I gotta go. So
Okay.
I have a meeting
All right,
here.
well, thanks.
So see you guys later.
Yeah,
Take
I'll
care.
Michelle.
y'all's address so I can
Yeah.
ship y'all's prizes. So
Okay, I'll send it to you.
and then
Bye.
and then also my big event in July where I'm traveling across America, that's still happening. So I'm still trying to put the map together. So I will message some of y'all in different states. So I already got somebody interested that wants to join me on this kind of a cruise travel road trip. That they will probably go across a couple states and then fly back to their state. But if you are interested in joining me, I'm probably going to rent a SUV and travel across from the East Coast to West Coast, see how far I can get in 7 days. I'm kind of excited about that. It'll be a nice road trip. I'm going to be hitting a companies to come in to talk to a user group, a lot of leaders, AutoCAD expert elite leaders, and anybody else that wants to meet up at the bar too. So I will be heating the bar. So I'll probably hit the local bars within the region. So, but we're hitting the main point is we're going to be hitting historical markers, engineering historical markers. So I'm going to try to find all of them that the closest route to a lot of these. So I think that'll be kind of fun. And I don't think anyone's ever done something like that. So take a photo with, these historical markers and move on to the next meeting. So I think that'll be fun. And these special requests, for the user group, that I want to see more of. So I think we just got to get more participation. A lot of people are joining, but they're not participating. So, I don't know what else I could do to get people to participate more. Some people just come in and talk to me. They don't really participate in anything. So, but that is good that some people are actually coming in here to post questions. That's what we want. They can come in and post questions about the software. Like Sid did this morning. That's good. And hopefully did that resolve the situation or not?
I use the level
Of
of
detail, yeah.
detail off,
Okay.
and that worked. But it's really weird that this didn't happen to any of us the last year and a half or so until I got that latest update.
I had it happen.
It would do it in
was last year,
2018.
2022, that it happened to me. Now that I think about it, so
Yeah. And it'd been, it did it a lot in 2018.
Mhm.
And then we got some updates, cleared it up, and then
Yeah.
didn't do anything for a while. And then now just everybody's messages me, hey,
Yep.
what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm replying to somebody right now on issue
Yeah.
with their hatch edit.
Oh, the hatch edit.
Yeah, it's locking their machine up.
That's a bad hatch then, probably. So
That's what I'm thinking.
But yeah, I just messaged 3 or 4 people. They're all working right now, trying to get something out the door. That's why we didn't have as many people today. So it seems like everybody's trying to get something out the door. And I'm like, hey, that's what Monday's for. So, but anything else y'all want to see on the platform? I think we got it pretty much covered. Like I say, I think I actually went and checked on the Autodesk user group network leader to see, what other groups are doing. Half of them, their websites don't even come up no more. Yeah, most of them are not doing, there's a lot of them that use Meetup, but there's no activity on those meetups everywhere I go. So I keep a track. I've got a spreadsheet of everybody's user groups to see how many members they have, how active they are. Since Autodesk is not really doing it, they're not really keeping track of that.
I think our meetup finally died here in
really?
Albuquerque. Yeah, it was dying about 2 years ago. It was being run by ATG.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Ours was run by ATG too.
yeah,
But
yeah.
And
ATG pulled in and I think they closed down all their user group meetings.
Yeah. I think some of them were just cutting back on time and people. So I know Great Tech just acquired Applied Software in Austin. They're growing, trying to compete with, ImagineNet and ATG. Yeah, it's tough out there for those big resellers, so, yeah. What else we got lined up? Yeah, I don't know what else we can do on the platform, but I think, what we got is pretty active. I know other people, most of them use like Meetup, but Meetup doesn't allow you to just post like tips and tricks and videos and stuff. It's just a conversation platform. Somebody uses Discord. Another buddy of mine uses Discord, but I don't think it can do everything this website can do. To me, Discord's still another message board.
I really like MeWe. I think, our group
takes
that we've
time.
got going here,
Yeah.
Everybody, participates one way or another. And
Yeah.
I like the way, you get notifications and stuff like that. And see if you can
Yep.
help somebody or whatever.
Yeah. So I use the browser. Then when I go home, I use the app. A lot of y'all are using the app.
I'm doing both.
Yeah, I do both. Yeah. So now I don't have any Apple, so I don't know how MeWe looks on Apple mobile. So I don't know if I use Apple, but I'm an Android user. So
Same.
and but if you have any problems, let me know if you're an Apple user and you're having issues with the platform. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going to share mine, show you what mine looks like here. Mine is different. So, so this is what mine looks like on my end. So I got the dark theme going on. So, and then if I want to look at events, I can go here, upcoming events, and see all the upcoming events, past events, birthdays. You can see other people's birthdays. That's part of the group. I don't know if y'all knew that. So
No.
yeah. So all the members that want to share their birthdays is on the list here. Now, and then if you go to post, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you go to post, there is a search button here. So if I want to type something about like InfoWorks, it will look for anything that's posted about InfoWorks. So you can see here, anything that I put a hashtag for InfoWorks, you can do a search.
Cool.
And then if you want to see all the videos, you can go to post, photos and video section right here. And here you can see all the images and videos have been uploaded. So it's kind of a little library. So I like that. I wish they would break it up, split it up to like videos and then photos. So that'd be a little bit cleaner. So I put in a request to MeWe, say it'd be nice if y'all could split that up on here. That way I can just see all the videos, the tips and tricks videos. Files, if I uploaded any files, I hadn't uploaded any files at all, but like handouts and stuff like that. So, and also when you go to chat, and if I go to the chat, contacts is people you have conversations with, private conversations, and you go up here, groups, that's the groups, conversation. So, yeah.
I got a school, kids.
But yeah, thanks for coming, Travis, and I will talk to you later. I'll stick on here in a minute. I don't know, Mark,
Okay.
you still here? Hey, Mark, you still online?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, y'all can see my screen, right? The MeWe screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, and yeah, this is what mine looked like because I went to the MeWe store here and purchased the premium account. So the premium account gives me a lot of the stuff here, all these little emojis, the video calling. So I don't know if y'all know, but you can video call once you get the subscription. So you can video call people. So I've done that a couple of times, certain people. And I had to get the cloud storage. That's for the storage of all the videos I'm uploading. So, and here's all the themes. You can change the color of the themes and stuff like that. So
You have to buy those themes?
no, I bought the premium. The premium is what, $5 or something. Let's see, where is it?
$1.99 for the dark theme.
$5.
I like the
a month,
dark theme.
and I get all that. So if you get the premium account, you'll get all the themes. So if I switch themes, if I go up there, let's say, and say, okay, themes here, and go to like maybe airplane. Here a second. Now you got this theme. So I do like that. I put a couple of requests for a few more themes. So I'm gonna go back now and change it back to a different one, like blue steel. So that's probably my second favorite one. So, but yeah, let's see. Now, if you hit this event up top, that's for everything, even private events, that's not part of the user group. You can see private events and user group events. So if you're part of other user group, you'll see that on the calendar. But if you just want to see the group, you go to the home and go to the groups here and go to the DFW group. So you can see here, I got my other user groups that I followed, tech and DC comments, landscaping, totally 80s is pretty cool. Marvel. So those have thousands of members. But yeah, any question? And of course you got hashtags over here, so if you're looking for like civil 3D, so how does this work? Tags. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, is that creating a new tag? Okay. My events is not showing up now. Oh, wait a minute. I got to click on the user group first. There we go. All right. So now if I go to tags, let's see if they'll come up. So if I click on here, yeah. So if I click on a tag up here, just type in the tag here and then click here, it'll take me to all the posts that had those tags. So maybe if I had something that was 2023, there's a Civil 3 2023 post. That's when I was first installing it. But yeah. So here's the smaller chat. I don't know if y'all notice here, if you're using a browser in the lower right-hand corner, when you're on just the user group main page, the forum, that's the smaller chat. But if you want the bigger chat, you go to the chats up top and then click on groups, user group, then you get the big one. I don't know if y'all are using the big one or the little one. So I use the big one, so I can see the whole thing. So
yeah, that's where I usually set mine too. So it's a little easier.
Yep. And like I said, there's a video I created. If you wanted to use this as a desktop, there are third-party apps you can install to use this as a desktop too. So one of the videos I've uploaded like last year. So, but yeah, it's been a good quarter, I think. I know everybody's pretty instant. I got some other people said they were in a meeting. And usually this is the best time to post is between 11:30 and 1 because we got East Coast and West Coast members. So I gotta find somewhere in the median. So that's why I use Central Time. So any other requests y'all want to see in the user group? I think we just need more people posting.
I think I wouldn't mind.
Your tip today. That was good.
Yeah, I use it all the time instead of my calculator, that'd be good to share with folks. I try to get all my newbies to try to use something like that too, but they, and I've invited a few of them to join. So far, nothing.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get people that join and they're active for like 2 or 3 weeks and then they're gone. So I think they just forget to come on. That's why I was telling them to download the mobile app. That way the mobile app gives you notifications. But when you first log in, I know Windows 10 has a notification feature. So when you first log in, you'll get a pop-up somewhere up top here that says, do you want to get notifications when you get messages from MeWe? It's just like Google email. When you get an email, you get a notification. So it'll pop up over here in the bottom right corner from Windows 10. So there's a way to actually set up your browser to get notifications through there. So yeah, if y'all have any other special requests for people to want to come in and do a webinar, if you want to do a webinar and talk about a certain topic, let me know. And it's all about collaborating. So with our platform, I think we've done a pretty good job of keeping it clean too. My goal is to kind of keep it clean, not filled with a bunch of junk, not a lot of miscellaneous stuff. So I like our chat where we can talk about almost anything, but we've kept our forum section here clean with just Autodesk related things. So tech support or Autodesk updates, stuff like that. So
yeah, that's a cool thing about this. I like the way it's set up, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, but I gotta try George's Street View. This feed just posted yesterday. That looked pretty interesting.
Oh, in the chat or?
Yeah, just further down. You were right at it. No, go back. You scroll down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there.
Oh, oh yeah, I've seen that. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, all your discs was pretty cool too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It was funny because I was cleaning out my all these drawers and boxes, and I ran into this. And the oldest one I have here is that AutoCAD Lite 2000, and the other one's AutoCAD Land Desktop. So and then
Got an engineer who'd probably want that disc.
oh so,
Yes.
and then all these Civil 3D 2005, AutoCAD Map 2006. I think there's a Land Desktop in here, one of these. Raster Design 2005, and then and a whole bunch of 2007s. Raster Design, Civil 3D, Land Desktop. So I just found a whole box of these. So going through my stuff. So have a little library. So now here's something I'm thinking about. I'm going to probably create a new, run it by y'all. We'll see what y'all think, even though it may not pertain to your industry, but I'm probably going to create a domain. This is something I've been thinking about, for surveyors, is create a library, a gallery where surveyors that go out in the field can take photos. If they want to take a photo of some landscape feature or something like that, and they can upload to this platform. And it's just photos. And I see it on LinkedIn. All these surveyors are posting pictures of them, like, seeing some nice creeks and stuff and woods and nice, someone was taking a photo of the Bluebonnets, a surveyor in Texas. I was like, hey, that'd be cool that we had some master website where all these surveyors can just upload an image of where they're at, across the United States. It's like, so I'm going to create a domain and allow people to upload photos, especially these surveyors. So you think that would be kind of cool to go to a website and see where all these photos of where the surveyors are at?
Yeah. Well, you know what you could do too? You're going on your trip, right?
Yeah.
You could post all of that on there.
Yeah.
All those different engineering benchmarks or whatever was you're going to go check out.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, one thing I've been pushing with Autodesk is to create like an Autodesk Gallery. Now, there is one, but let me see if I can find it. Autodesk Gallery. Let me share my screen. So what screen is screen 3? All right, so here, they got this called Autodesk Gallery, but it's not what I really want. I want something kind of like the InfoWorks Gallery. Okay. Oh, InfoWorks 360 Gallery. So I don't know if y'all ever seen this. So they created this several years ago where people can upload videos and images of InfoWorks and stuff like that. So I've been talking to Chris Benner, Sean, that runs Autodesk Community Conversations and stuff like that. The marketing team for Autodesk, like, look, and they're saying that, it's going to take a lot of time because of got to get approved from legal, the whole IT department creating a whole new platform. I said, well, you don't have to create a new platform. All you need to do is go to the main page, Autodesk Community. Let me see here. Right here. And I told them, like, hey, just have one more tab here, right here, and call it Gallery. And that's all you can do. And it just goes to a page where it's just photos of people working, going to user groups, going to expert elite meetings, go to AU, all these kind of meetings and stuff. And they really like the idea, but it just says it's really technical to do something like that. I said, it'd be really great. It really shows you, that our industry, yes, it's stressful and you do a lot of work, but it's also fun a little bit. So, so people can have photos of events, all the events I put together live, I can upload those videos there. Of course, somebody will have to take time, reviewing every video and image, but I think that'd be cool to have something like that, so that's something I've been in talks with Autodesk. So, we'll see. I've been hopefully talking to several different departments about creating that little tab here for Autodesk Community. So,
That'd be cool.
well, like I said, I don't know if y'all, I know Mark's on here, but the Autodesk Community Voices, the Autodesk AutoCAD blog, the CAD Managers blog website, the Autodesk Community Conversation, they got a bunch of them. And then the new one that just came out was the Autodesk, they call it the Autodesk, I think it's the Autodesk Community Group, which is the Autodesk group leaders like myself. So that's going to be a new section. So everything's all be Autodesk Community something. So
did this replace the old forums, or did they meld it in here somehow?
No, the forums are still there. This is more for networking. So you can come in here and here's the forums right here. So here's the forums. And when you go there, it takes you to the forums page. But you can also go to Autodesk University, the user groups. So if I want to go to all of my user groups, you can see all the group network leader user groups across the United States.
Okay.
To view them all. I think I'm on this. Yeah. So like all these are dead. Those are all ATG ones, like Victor was saying.
There's our Albuquerque one.
All dead. Some of the websites are not even working. So I feel like I'm probably one of very few in the United States that are active. Honestly. So I doubt anybody's as active as our group. I don't know if you have seen any other user groups and stuff, but we're online every day, networking every day almost.
Yeah, because I was on some others before I found you, and I think I found you through LinkedIn, and that's from there just came to here to MeWe, and this is where I found most of my help and information from.
Yeah, LinkedIn has a lot of user groups, but the thing about that is it's really another message board. So if I go to like the Texas user group here, I think this one was Todd that started it. But it's just a message board. You can't review like videos that somebody uploaded, like look at all the galleries and stuff like that. There's a few user groups on here, but thousands of members, but it's not very active at all. So all I see is really advertisement posting, honestly. So I'm a member to 100 different members groups.
Wow.
So it varies from engineering to software and stuff like that. So I mean, you can see there's probably 40 United States, but probably only 10 are really active. So user group platform. But the community conversations is starting to be a lot active now, where you can see tips and tricks on various products and stuff. I did one post on there. Mark, don't you have one on there?
Yeah, I've got probably 6 or 7, but you'd be amazed at how long it takes me to try to word what I'm trying to explain to somebody that doesn't sound repetitive or corny.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
But, well, I typically deal with AutoCAD, which is I'm finding is a little bit underrepresented there to a point. A lot of it ties back to your industry and the heavier construction themed, or Danya is another very, very popular one.
She's on the Revit. I see a lot more Revit on here.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
The AutoCAD just seems to be, it's there, but people don't really use it that much. So it is what it is, and I don't worry about it. It's just stuff
it's the same thing on
find.
here. You don't see much on Fusion or Inventor or Recap or InfoWorks. And that's why they invited me and said, hey, would you like to come talk about it? Because we have nothing on civil on here. And that's why I did that one post on here, just to say, have something about, the civil one. So, there's quite a few good ones in there.
I'm honestly half tempted to try to just copy some of my articles out of there into into the MeWe post,
No,
but
yeah.
I don't know that would go over well.
Well, you own it. I mean, it's your stuff. Oh, you're
Yeah, I'm
talking
just-
about your stuff or somebody else's stuff?
No, my stuff, the stuff
Yeah,
that
yeah. You can actually, no, you actually own that. So you can copy and paste anywhere you want to.
I just don't know if it'd be really worth, I don't know if people here would be interested in it to speak of. Again, if it's
There
elected.
are AutoCAD electrical members. They're just not active or just not, participating. Because I know in fact, I joined like 2 months ago. I added like 10 guys or AutoCAD electrical guys.
Well,
These are all these members and stuff. And I know for a fact because I added at least 20 on my LinkedIn and then I invited them to the user group and then 10 of them joined. They just haven't been active.
maybe I'll try posting one of those just for kicks and see how that
But
goes
post
over.
on there, the more we have a variety, the better. I'm trying to get there are Revit users in here, but they're just not participating. So I know for a fact there's several Revit users, they're just not participating. So I want to try to make them more active on here. So yeah. As you can see, let's see here. Today's post. I mean, this is just yesterday. There was 255 people that viewed the post about this user group. So,
Oh,
but they're not all members yet. So, but yeah. The one thing I wish that maybe we would do would show me who's online. A lot of the apps will have a little green light, like on Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Discord or Slack or Google Chat. You'll see a little icon if somebody's online. Even Facebook, there's no indication if I go to members to see who's actually logged in. I don't get any indication. And I think I know why, because MeWe's platform is privacy. That's their number one priority is privacy. And they don't want, I guess, people, hey, that's going to be one of our privacy things that you don't want people to know that if you're online or not. So they're really big on privacy. So whatever you see on MeWe, you're not going to find it on Google search. I don't know if y'all noticed that. With SEOs and all that stuff, if I post something on MeWe, that's their whole thing is privacy. You won't find any article or post that's been posted on MeWe on Google search.
Okay. Hey, Tony, can you,
very interesting.
that link that I just put in there, does that let you into the post that I linked to? Or does that give you grief?
You put it on the chat. Okay, hold on. So
Yes.
let's see.
Just if you click on it, what happens? Do you run into, okay,
It'll
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to copy it literally to a Word doc then.
Yeah, just copy and paste it, So, and yeah, I
right.
mean, I encourage people, hey, if you got something even old, just post it on here. People can read it. So, I know we do have a lot of green users too, AutoCAD users that are green. Yeah, I think the more posts we see on the forums, the more activity we'll see.
All right.
I think the most I've seen is maybe like 8 or 10 thumbs up on one of the posts.
Well, I kind of figured if I tried putting a link in there, it would make you sign in. I just wasn't sure. All right. So I just took that one out. I'll try it the other way. But
yeah. Post it on there. I mean, I have no problem you copying stuff from other places and stuff. So
well, I just it's not my site, so I just don't like to jump right in and do strange things.
I know we talked about it on the conversation. I mean, that is your stuff, Yeah,
I don't pull information. I don't take others' articles or otherwise.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's just not the way you do things.
Yep. But yeah.
All right.
One thing I did request to MeWe is to have stream sharing. I said, this site would be really beneficial if there was an app for stream sharing. I can just pick a button, I'm streaming, and you just click on it and you're watching, kind of like YouTube. Or was it Instagram and Twitter? They have a live streaming feature. So that's something I really hope at some point, they'll spend some money and create a live streaming button feature. So, but yeah. Well, anyway, I don't want to keep you any longer. It's been an hour now. I want to thank y'all for coming online. Continue inviting people. I think if you go to members, if you go to that members section, if you want to invite people, all you have to do is go to the members section right here. It says members, and there's a little button that says invite new members. You have that feature and capability. And right here, you can say share through an email or share Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. I typically do like the Twitter, or I'll do the copy link. And you can copy that link and email to people or paste it somewhere to people.
Huh.
So you do
Let's
have the
try that.
capabilities to email or share, the website. So all it's going to do is when they register, it's going to send me a link to, hey, can this person join the user group? So, yeah.
I did see one of my old coworkers on the membership page, but he hasn't contributed.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot. We have 219 or 18 members, and I try to talk to them. So I don't know, they forget. So that's why I tell them to log in to the mobile apps. That way they get notifications if I message them or events. So, and I don't know if y'all connect. Yeah, in order to chat with these people, in order to show up on the chat message, you need to also say add to contacts. I don't know if y'all been adding all our members to your contacts. So,
Yep.
so
Oh,
every
yeah.
member that activates, I go and add them to my contact. That way, when I go to chat and I go to contact, they show up on the list. I can send them a message. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I've got to
definitely-
add a few more.
Yeah, definitely go to the members section here and add, your members. That way you can message them and talk to them. So,
I have to check that
yeah,
out.
like here, I can see that button here. I can video call them. There's a phone call here, but I can video call them. So start a video call because I have that premium account that I have. So,
Very cool.
all right, guys. Well, thanks for coming online. Like I said, keep inviting more people, stay active. We do have a few Autodesk members on here. They don't participate. They just want to see how their user group is going. So I do, and I'm going to keep inviting more Autodesk members. I think they like what I'm doing here with the group. We'll see how it goes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Why?
All right, and I'll stop recording.